Welcome back, everybody, or welcome if you are new. Today, another Nascar Thunder 2003 career mode episode. We are going to Dover and then also Pocono. We're really fast to Pocono, so I'm excited for that one. Michigan will be next episode. But we are sitting pretty far back in points. We're 36th, about 50 ahead of Frank Kimmel. We're about 70 behind Jerry Nady right now, which is a little unfortunate. Dale Jarrett had a great episode last episode, and he is 64 ahead of Mark Martin right now, 93 ahead of Tony Stewart, 106 ahead of Jeff Gordon, rounding out the top 5, Dale Jr. 120 back. And we are going to be finishing our R&D for our tire grip at the end of this episode, so that's super exciting. Very, very happy about that, and hopefully we can try to make some money here at Dover and Pocono. And we have like some engines one being built and one being repaired, and then chassis we have one being repaired, and we will start building one at the end of this episode when the tire grip can get added onto it. So I'm super excited about that. Hopefully we can start to develop more engine power, but I'm not sure if it'll let me, or we have to do engine efficiency first. But I'm going on the engine side for this time, because we've been doing the chassis an absolute ton. So hopefully we can do all right here at Dover, and then I'm really excited for Pocono. So let's get on to Dover and see how we can do. All right, let's get on to qualifying. I'm just over a second off of Jimmy Spencer's qualifying time. He ran like a 21.9. I ran like a 23.0, which I think will put us in a decent spot in the field. So I'm not too mad about it. It's the fastest I've ran so far here, so hopefully we can try and mimic it. Try and get a good run here off turn 4. Don't smack the wall, please. All right, we're good. Because we got a lot of speed starting this lap. That's a 22.9. It's already faster than what I ran in practice. I'll take that. 31st. We do have more speed starting this lap, but I feel like I messed up turn 1 a little bit. Try and push it hard into turn 3 here. Really good 3 and 4. We'll see if this is any better. It's not going to be, but 22.9, I'm not mad about. We're 31st, but we'll probably fall back quickly.
Welcome to Delaware for the running of the MB&A Platinum 400 at Dover International Speedway. This is a tough track, both physically and mentally. What is it the drivers struggle with so much here, Barney?
Well, the name Monster Mile does say it all. It takes total concentration each and every lap. You'll see guys tagging the wall out of turn 2 and 4 all race long, and let me tell you, they'll feel it tomorrow morning.
Jerry Nady can't seem to find the right setups for his qualifying runs this year.
Makes it tough to get a good finish when you start in the back. Even if you have a fast car, you still spend the whole race working through the traffic. You always have to be on the lookout for the big one.
The Windcraft car has had some bad luck the last 2 races.
I believe they got a good chance to turn their luck around right here. These guys have been working extra hard this week, and I think it just may pay off for them in the end.
Audrey Clark is towards the bottom of the points list this season.
Yeah, those guys have been working so hard this year. It's a shame it doesn't really show in points. Just seems they can't keep that car out of trouble on race day. Maybe their luck will change today.
So Nadu was in 25th, like 4 tenths faster than us, which is crazy. And I thought it was quite interesting how they said Audrey Clark's name in that 111 car. But if you go back and look on that starting grid, above their door right there, it says Clark Audrey. So I don't know if they did last name first on the door, like the name on the door or whatever back in the day, or if they've ever done that, because I feel like it's always been first last name on the above the door, like their signature, pretty much almost. But it said Clark Audrey, and the name was Audrey Clark, so I'm quite confused by that. We already scraped the wall off turn 1, and I am slow off turn 4 and getting nailed. We already got damage on the left and right side of the car, which is unfortunate. We're going to fall back to last here very quick. I am trying to push it too hard, being around everybody, and it's not making me run a smooth lap. So hopefully being back here now can kind of run a smoother lap. It'll be a little faster. Just trying to feel the car out and feel what it needs, but having damage on the car is not ideal. If John Andretti could give me any room on the entry of turn 1, that'd be nice. But this track's always so tough trying not to smack the wall, because if you get tight at all, you're going right off the corner into a wall so quickly. So like you really need to get like the diamond through the corner or like just a cut down, something like that. Try to get a good run off of each corner. But we are already in last in four laps, so little unfortunate, but kind of expected when we qualify back in 31st. We don't have a great chassis or engine, like it's a decent one for this track, but I'm trying to save the better stuff for sure at Pocono next week. Oh god, don't hit the wall. I'm really trying to save the stuff for Pocono and maybe Michigan, because those bigger tracks we've been better at, and I think we could finish top 30 at Pocono. Because we've been running in that spot before, even after the pit stops, and then I got really messed up by, who was it, Michael Waltrip, I think, at one of the Poconos, I think last season, and we were super fast, ended up, he came off pit road right as we were entering turn 1, and we got together, and we went flying up into the wall, and it slowed us down so much, we finished towards the back. It was so unfortunate. We were having a great run, but with our newfound, like, chassis that we have, that's really good. I'm hoping to bring that and our engine that was just built to Pocono, and we could be very quick. So we fell to the last here, probably going to finish back here, hoping somebody will blow their engine or multiple people will blow their engine. Hopefully it's people like Jerry Nadeau or who else we ride by? Frank Kimmel's like 50 behind us and stuff, so hopefully one of them could blow their engine. That would be nice, and we will get through this race and try not to damage this car any more than it already did. The leaders are catching us quite quick now. They're actually having a little bit of a battle here for the lead. I don't really want to mess them up. Sterling Marlin, looks like Kevin Harvick's up here. Matt Kenseth could possibly be third. I'm going to try and run the high side here. Hopefully stay out of their way. Let all three by. That's Ricky Rudd in third, not Matt Kenseth. I just saw the yellow and black in my mirror, and it looked like Kenseth in my mirror, but was Ricky Rudd. He is 6th in points, I'm pretty sure. Having a great run. Here comes Ryan Newman, and then Dale Jarrett. I'm all squirrely on the straight, trying not to hit the wall and stuff. Gordon behind Dale Jarrett, so all the fast contenders towards the front. I don't see Junior yet, but there's Mark Martin. Oh, Stewart's here. My bad for getting in the way, Stewart. Car's still all right, but we're gonna have to pit here in probably like 5 to 7 laps maybe, and get our new tires and fuel and all that, and nobody's blown an engine yet that I've seen, so it's been a pretty tame race so far. All right, pit road is looking a mess, but everybody's pretty much leaving pit road right now. So I think I'm gonna come down and pit this time by. Hopefully we can get into pit road pretty clean with people coming out of pit. What are you doing, Frank Kimmel? What was that? That was some bullshit right there. That was so stupid. I'm trying to get on the pit road here now. Got to get down to 70 miles an hour, not speed, and we're good. Might as well get the damage fixed. Don't really know what to do with the car. It feels okay-ish in the corner. Sometimes it's tight, but then on the straightaways I'm getting super wiggly and loose. It's so odd. I don't like it at all, so don't really know what to do with it. Pit crew has been on it all year. Like, they have not had a huge mess up yet, but watch it happen next week at Pocono when we actually are running decent. I feel like I just have a feeling it's gonna happen because I mentioned it last episode that my pit crew has been doing great, and then they still have not had a huge mess up. They've been a little slow on a couple stops, but they haven't had that huge, like, you see somebody run into somebody else on pit road and all that, and they're very in sync. They are fluent, and they just know what they're doing on pit road with each other, which is awesome. So, best pit crew I've had by far. Trying not to get hit by these guys. Didn't really fix much of our damage, it looks like. Everything's still pretty yellow. It looks like it won't ever put it back to, like, green if it's already yellow and it's damaged some, but it probably helps the... Oh, somebody blew their engine right there. I think that was a fantasy driver. Blew their engine in pit road, going into pit road right there. So that was at least not last now, which is nice. Wish it was somebody that it actually mattered. Oh my goodness, they are wrecking on the exit of pit road. I think that's Jimmy Spencer coming off pit road, and he started on pole, so don't quite know what happened to him. Also, I did not see him in like that top 10 that was lapping us and stuff, so he must have really fell off. But I think him and I think maybe Jamie McMurray up there in the 49 might have gotten some damage coming off pit road together. Not 100% sure what happened there, but that almost caused the wreck, I feel like, and that would have been interesting, but we still would have been one of the only cars. Actually, no, there's probably a handful of cars a lap down now because the leader is right behind us again on the back stretch, so we'll probably go a second. We definitely will go a second lap down in this race, but I cannot wait to get on to Pocono next week because I have a lot of high hopes for that. So stay tuned for Pocono because this race has been a disaster, and just these high banks, shorter tracks, like the fast short tracks, are very, very tough for me. The stability help hurts us so much here. We just need more grip in the tires and all that at these tracks to where you can actually get around the corners a lot better, but we just don't have the equipment for that yet. Can't wait for this tire grip to be researched and developed, finished at the end of this episode, and then we can get a new chassis, which will be awesome. So stay tuned for all that. Looks like they're hitting a little bit behind me. I'm just gonna go high and let these guys by, but we got another like 15 laps or less than 15 laps because we're already one lap down, probably about to go another one, and we will be finishing out this race probably in 40 seconds unless somebody else blows the motor. Okay, we're hitting the white flag now. We're the only one 2 laps down, so that's a big bummer. Like, we are just so slow at Dover. I thought we had okay speed, being like a second off of the qualifying time, but that fell off very quickly for us. Everybody's much quicker in the race anyways, but I thought we would qualify a little bit better, but that was not the case. Let's just not smack anybody or the wall here, and we're good. We finished 42nd. It is what it is. I'm just excited to get on the Pocono. Who ended up winning this race? Ricky Rudd won. Wow. Kevin Harvick, Jeff Gordon, Mark Martin, Tony Stewart round out the top 5. We still get a decent bit of money because we qualify very well with all of our sponsorships and stuff. Gonna have to re-up those in like 5 races or so anyways, but Casey Kane only finishes 1 spot ahead of us. Definitely some guys are gonna catch us a little bit in the point standings, but we got Jarvis that finished last. Unfortunate for Jarvis. Maybe he should have built a better car, and maybe it could have been a suit that he flew in. I don't know. But Ricky Rudd getting the win is interesting. Where did Dale Jarrett finish? Because he's gonna lose some points to Mark Martin and all of them. Where is he? He's still top 10. He's 6, so he's just outside the top 5. He did not lead any laps. Sterling led a lot of laps. I don't know what happened to him in the pits then. So he got 150. Mark Martin got 10 more than him. Stewart got 5 more. Gordon got 65. He did not lead any laps. Kevin Harvick led 2 laps, and Ricky Rudd led 2 laps, or 16. But I think Sterling Marlin got the bonus for leading the most. So yeah, so he's still actually going to get 2 more points than Dale Jarrett in this race, which is interesting. So Dale Jarrett lost a little bit of points, but nothing to really worry about for him. We have $1.2 million in the bank, which is awesome. Really hoping we can make some decent money here at Pocono because we need to get as much money as we can trying to upgrade the engine power or efficiency, whatever we're gonna do. But this is gonna be our best engine and best chassis right now. Hopefully I think this will probably be the best car by far we've taken the Pocono, and we have ran in the top 30. Hopefully we can finish there. That would be huge. So my goal here is to try to finish in the low 30s or back of the 20s maybe, and that would be awesome. So we can try and make some decent money here. Almost halfway through this season, our R&D is getting finished for chassis after this one, which is huge, and I cannot wait to start a new one and then actually get a chassis of this built. But I'm gonna have to see how much money we have to see how fast we can make that go, and then how quick we can get the new chassis and stuff, because that new chassis is gonna be huge, but also getting the new R&D done is gonna be huge as well. So let's get on to the tricky triangle here and see how we can do. Well, it may not look like it, but I made a mistake. We have the same amount of money in the bank and all that. I had to rerun Dover, so a different winner and everything happened. Ricky Rudd didn't win it. Jeff Gordon actually ended up winning it, so it's going to change the, where was it, the schedule. Jeff Gordon ended up winning it. Him and Johnson led every lap besides one. Kurt Busch led 1 lap during the pit cycle. Johnson led until lap 21 till he pitted. Then Gordon took the lead after that and won the race. Dale Jarrett finished 3rd, so he's not going to lose any points to Mark Martin and all that, so it's going to change the points up front slightly than what they were going to be. But Gordon moves up to 2nd in the points now, tied with Mark Martin at 91 back. So it messed up the points a little bit from what they were when you guys last saw it, so I just wanted to let you guys know and all that. But now we're getting on the Pocono. I was doing some practice in Pocono, and the way it messed up, I went to go qualify and I hit start race instead, and I didn't save between the races. I've already saved now, but I had to like close the game out, come back, and I had to rerun Dover. So So that was unfortunate. I'm going to get everything reset up for Pocono, but we are very fast Pocono, and I'm excited about that. All right, qualifying times of 51.8 by Scott Hammonds. I don't know who that's, a random driver, I guess, but before this, I ran a 52.4. Right now, I ran a 52.8, but I think I can get down to a 52.4 again, so hoping we can. I think that would qualify us amazing, hopefully. I just need to try to really nail our second lap because we don't have much speed coming in that first lap. But when I did rerun Dover there, my pit crew did mess up. They finally had that mess up, and it was the right rear slipping, getting up to go to the other side from the right side to the left. So they did have that mess up. Maybe that would have happened here when we're running well. So I'm hoping it doesn't now, which I'm super excited for. Finally getting that mess up out of the way, so hopefully they don't have it in this race. Get a good run off turn 3 there, getting a good run to the line. This will definitely be the lap. That's already a 53.2, and that's slow, and we're 21st. We can have a very, very good qualifying position here, as long as I don't mess it up too badly. I think I can go a little bit higher there in 1 and 2. But it's safe going low like that, so I don't come up and smack the wall on the back on off turn 1, backstretch if you want to call it, like I was going to. Try and be safer into the tunnel turn, get down to the bottom. Very good tunnel turn. This lap's already a ton better, having the speed coming on the front stretch and all that. Just got to nail turn 3 here. And it looks like we did. That's huge. We're getting some stability help though, which I did not want. That's going to slow us down a lot for it. But if I hit it right, we don't have like any stability help. But that's going to be a much faster time. A 52.4. Okay, I basically matched my time. Where does that put us? 14th. Let's go. We're going to have a great race.
MRN is live in Pennsylvania today at the Pocono Raceway for the Pocono 500. This track produces some of the fastest racing of the year, but it also presents some special challenges to the drivers.
The corners here at Pocono can be absolutely brutal, and gear selection is crucial for those long straightaways. The drivers that'll do the best are the ones that can set their turns up correctly and slingshot out of them for that extra boost.
We really haven't seen a good finish this season from the Windcraft car.
Yeah, I have been surprised to see him run so poorly on these tracks. I can only imagine how he feels.
Frank Kimmel would like to break this run of bad luck he's been having at the speedways.
Well, you're right. You can see the disappointment in his crew as well. These guys will bounce back, though. All they need is just one good finish to put their minds back on track.
The Square D Chevrolet hasn't made much of a move in the points so far.
Well, there's always going to be someone who has to fill in the bottom of the points list. Of course, none of these guys want to ever see their name there. Sometimes it's just not your season to shine.
Yeah, it looks like a random driver on the front row, but Jimmy Johnson's up there as well. He'll probably get the lead pretty quick. But we are starting in a very good spot here. Let's see, how is our gearing? I think our gearing's good for restarts. We were for like the first gear or two, but third gear really slowed us down. Sorry, Junior, I really bullied him out of the way to get in front of him, but kind of needed to in a way. Slow up for turn 1. Try not to get damage on the car early, because damage on the car will slow us down a ton, we already know. So let's try to keep the car clean and try and stay in the top 20 as long as we can here. That'd be nice. Getting some draft help up ahead. Try not to overcook this. We do. Oh no. We're good. We're 3 wide though. Oh my god, almost 4 wide. I almost got hooked there. That looked like by Elliott Sadler maybe. The 21 popped up at the bottom. I thought it was like a Ricky Stenhouse car though, like the Sunny D looking thing. But the tires should be all right through this run. Oh, I wanted to slide up here. That was a little sketchy, but we made it work. Try to get this draft down this front stretch. Oh, big checkup by them. Sorry, Elliott Sadler. But luckily we didn't like completely nail him there, because that could have been really bad. We feel a little tight right now, but hopefully that will get better as the tires wear out. Like, it won't be super, super tight on entry with the stability help and all that. Trying to side draft. Oh, Scott Wimmer wants to come down. That's going to slow me up on the straightaway. That's unfortunate. Did not want that. Back off here. I'm trying not to run anybody over here. I think like in the draft we're tighter with all the dirty air and all that. We're still running pretty well. We're in 25th right now, which is not too shabby at all. Need to try and get down to the bottom here. Pretty good. Turn 3. I want to walk up to the top. Oh my goodness, I almost nailed that wall. That was terrifying. Want to try and move Jeff Burton down, try to stay in the draft. Keep our speed up. All right, I'm backing out a little bit. Return 1, because we were in a very very precarious situation, I should say. You know, Jared's all the way back here in 27th. Yeah, he had a terrible qualifying effort. Jeez. And I'm hoping we can just, like, kind of hang out around the back 20s here, maybe into the 30s. Because I feel like we were faster than normal, which is a positive. We're really slowing up for that tunnel turn, trying to make it and not wash out again, which we did that time. Kurt Busch going to get stuck behind Kyle Petty here. Oh, never mind. He's going to try and work his way down to the bottom there. That was sketchy. I am slow on the rumble strips, like my controller was rumbling the entire time there in turn 3. But we're getting back to where we should be, I feel like, and hopefully we can stay around here, if not make a couple passes back here like we are. Oh, this is going to be sketchy 3 wide. Elliott Sadler kind of backed out of it, which was nice. But he is going to be, or not Elliott Sadler, Ken Schrader. I always get them mixed up in these cars because I think of Elliott Sadler in the M&M's car all the time. Try and get up to the top. Being too wide through the tunnel turn here is going to be sketchy. We actually get out in front of him. Oh, not able to get down though. I really wanted to get down there, honestly. Messed up my line a little bit into the tunnel turn, but that's fine. Tunnel turn's super tight, so you got to be a little careful there. Went way too wide in turn 3, but we can, I was going to say maybe make it work if we can cut down. Car is still 100% clean. Like, we still got green all around it, so I'm good with that. Falling back to the mid-30s, but I think this is around when we should be running for this. I think on the tire wear side of this, we might be all right for the longer run, which will be good. Hopefully, we can just keep the thing clean. Feeling a little tight on entry to turn 1. We are 3 wide. Trying to just stay away from the wall, but I didn't want to like wash out to it either. So luckily they kind of moved down the track with me. That was nice. I do have a lot of straight line speed, which is really good for this track. But I need to get this thing freaking rotated. Like, in the dirty air is so bad. Okay, Ricky Craven, that was unnecessary. Did that damage us? It did not, but it slowed them down behind me a ton. Because whenever practice happens in this game, you're literally just single car on the track like you're qualifying, and it felt so good. So it's so much different in this dirty air, which is it's terrifying and super tight. It's not great at all. So we need to try and lock in and figure out something. Maybe I'll drop the wedge like 0.5 or something. But also the stability help is a reason why we're super tight. So that's because we're being loose, so I don't really know what to do. Don't 100% know what to do in the pits to try to fix it if we can. Like, if I try to make the car tighter, am I just going to be worse on entry? I don't know. Potentially. Or potentially not. It could fix us. That was a great tunnel turn. We're not side by side with anybody, and we actually had a really good lap so far, it feels like. Really, like, nailing my spots right now. Oh, super tight off the exit of 3, but we're fine. Try to keep that momentum. I kind of got checked up by Robbie there a little bit. Try and get that run like we do on the super speedways. Go low. Might be able to get up next to Kyle Petty. Oh, not quite. Back it off here. I went in too deep. Too deep. Never had that problem before. Luckily, we didn't really wreck there. Car's still clean somehow. We're not hitting too hard to where we're really like messing it up, but maybe our tire wear is getting a little bit better than some of these guys, which could be a potential. That could come into play. Why is this random 117 sending it so deep on me? Like, dude, come on. Get out of me way. This is my career. This ain't your career. Oh my God, Robbie. Robbie scared me there. We're gonna have a huge run down this front stretch though. Oh, people are actually going to pit. Lap 7 of 20. People are pitting early. Which actually could be all right for me because it could get some cars out of my way and stuff, which would be nice. Yeah, turn 1 is like my worst corner here. Even when I do iRacing here, turn 1 is the hardest corner for me. I'm really good in the tunnel turn on iRacing and stuff. Turn 3 is a little tough, but I'm better at that than turn 1. Kyle Petty looks like he's about to pit because he came down early there off of turn 1. I might be able to get ahead of John Andretti if I can hit the tunnel turn right. We don't. Kind of gonna run Kyle Petty up to the wall, and that's gonna damage us. Oh, it didn't? Wow, we are lucky, lucky, lucky. I was trying to run Kyle Petty a little wide there. It got him in the wall. It kind of hooked me up into the wall a little bit, but car is fully green. The only thing that's yellow is the tires right now. So that's actually super lucky. Maybe I can get a good run here down this front stretch, try and catch up to John Andretti some. We'll see what happens. Running 31st, some people have pitted, not many. But a handful of people, I think, did. Yeah, I could go in a little deeper there when I'm by myself. Run that middle lane, I think, is a little faster. Trying to get down to the bottom didn't quite work out for us. We should have a run down this straight, though, because we do have a little bit more straightaway speed than them, I think. Side draft them a little bit, give them a little donut on the door. Trying hard to hold these spots. Being side by side through the tunnel turn is so sketchy. I'm like running these guys all the way out to the wall and stuff. Kyle Petty did not pit on that last lap, actually. Fun fact. Damn, it does not want to turn on entry of turn 3, I'll tell you that. Why are you coming up on me? Again, Ricky Craven. Once again, it's Ricky Craven. All right, we got to run on Kyle Petty there with the draft. That's huge. Try and get back in front of him. Honestly, we could have pitted there, trying to get tires and undercut people. I think next lap I want to pit. Like this lap, pit, cut it half and half with the tires. Oh, we are so tight right now. It's ridiculous. I don't know what I want to do in the pits. Do I want to drop the wedge like 0.5, try to help that? But at the same time, I think it might be more stability pop up. I don't know. Back off, get behind Craven here. Because I don't have too much stability popping up. I have some still. Looks like Kyle Petty and then behind me are pitting for sure. The hard part about this track is trying to slow down for pit road in time. But come off low. Get down to 70. Okay, we're good. I did not speed. We're good. We have no damage. I kind of want to drop that 0.5. It might hurt me, it might not, we'll see. Pit road's a little busy, so hopefully we don't get messed up by people coming out of their pits. Sterling messed us up slightly there, and other than that, we're good. Ooh, fastest stop of the season for us, 15.6. We're going to come back out in front of Kyle Petty and that 117. That's huge. Maybe some of the guys that didn't pit also, we might be able to jump. Well, John Andretti was the only guy right in front of us, and Ricky Craven as well, but Craven was pretty fast, honestly. He was just really far back from qualifying and stuff like that. And Kyle Petty is absolutely flying off pit road. Stay behind me. That was crazy. They had like some sort of speed boost off the exit of pit road, which is nuts. Jimmy Spencer might be a little slower with older tires. I'm not sure. We'll see. He may be going to pit also. He is not yet. We could have gone like another 5 laps on fuel though. Like, so people could pit super late, honestly. I don't think he's gonna be pitting though. Yeah, Kyle Petty is flying right now. Whatever they did to their car, usually people get better after they pit, which is crazy. I don't understand that fully. I do understand it, but I don't at the same time. Like, ooh, there's John Andretti. We're actually gonna get out in front of him going into turn 1. Actually, we're gonna be side by side with them. That was like the same situation that happened to me before, where we ran into Michael Waltrip coming off pit road, because he comes out and he's flying into turn 1 like that. Somehow we're 43rd. I think just some guys haven't pitted that we're behind us, which is a little disappointing. So it shows that we're at 43rd, but I think we're still like a top 40 car. Like if we could finish in the 30s, I'm gonna be stoked by that, because we have some speed here. We qualified 14th, for God's sake. Like, we actually have some decent speed here. They just always make their cars so much better after the pit stop. It's nuts. Oh, I'm not gonna be able to clear him. I wanted to. I really wanted to clear him. Who's on pit road? Is like nobody on pit road? Are we like legit 43rd now? We're just getting back on the lead lap. Has everybody pitted? Like, or is everybody not pitted yet? Because if everybody's pitted and they just had great pit stops and stuff, I'm super sad. Because I think Frank Kimmel's out there in front of us now, in front of John Andretti and stuff too. No, we're 42nd. Okay, at least we're not dead last, but we're 42nd every week with somebody blowing their motor. We actually have like some speed this week. I'm so mad. I want to be like top 40 at least. There's some guys looking like they're hitting pit road right now actually, so maybe we'll get a couple spots there from the guys hitting pit road. We'll have to see here. I just really need to lock in and try and hit these laps, but I need to try to catch this 117. Once we get by pit road here, we'll see where we're at. But these guys are gonna have fresh tires also, so they might start catching us. Got the 41st, 40th. There's one more car, that's Ricky Craven. We know he's pretty quick. And that puts us 39th for now, so I need to lock in here, try and hit these laps. Maybe we can try to catch the 117 up there, but they made their car so much better after the pit stop. That sucks. Right now we're 39th. I'm gonna try to hold off Ricky Craven. I don't know if we'll be able to though, but I want to try to finish top 40 and try to catch these guys up ahead of us. There's no way. Todd Bodine really went all the way through the grass to wreck us in the turn one. Like, I was blocking him all the way down the front stretch. I don't care. You're not getting by me. Not after that. That was ridiculous. Like, I was just blocking him down the front stretch, and I'm like, there's no way he's staying this low into the corner. So I started just checking up for the corner like normal. And he literally went through the grass to come up and nail us, like almost straight line us in turn one. Todd Bodine's not getting around me. I will guarantee that. I don't care if anybody behind me gets around me. Todd Bodine's not getting around me. Like, it don't matter. He's going through the grass again. You're an idiot, dude. That's ridiculous. And now we lost so much time to people behind us and stuff. Oh my God, now my car is very damaged. Todd Bodine's an idiot. I'm not racing him clean the rest of the season. Who's right behind me? Shane Hall. That kind of sucks. And the leader's right behind us too. They're hitting the white flag. I want to try and hold off Shane Hall if we can, but my car is super damaged now. We might not even hold off the leader, which honestly would be all right because it would finish the race for us. We didn't have to do another lap to hold him off. But I think it looks like Kevin Harvick and Jeff Gordon battling it out for the win. They're gonna get by us here into the tunnel turn. That's for being a lap down, which I'm okay with because all I have to do is hold off Shane Hall here for the last corner. Is he gonna go through the grass to try to get by me too? No, he's not. He's not. Oh, okay, never mind. He's gonna try and wreck me too. What is going on with these AI at Pocono? I'm so confused. We're gonna get a top 40, but it wasn't clean at all. Like, I was slow towards the end of this, but they were just dirty as hell. I don't understand what was going on there. It completely ruined our chassis and stuff because it was actually pretty clean up until that point. So I'm mad with both of them. Todd would die more, but that's ridiculous. We got some decent money there, 214,000, pretty normal. Kevin Harvick got the win. Nobody blew their motor in this race, so we didn't even get any spots due to anybody blowing their motor. Just Casey Kane was slow. Todd Bodine's ridiculous. Shane Hall tried to wreck us in the last corner, and then Kevin Harvick got the win up front, so good on them. I don't know who was up front the entire race. I don't know if that was the only lap he led or not. Was it? No, he led 9. Gordon 11. Very nice. They were the only two that led laps. Gordon gets the most. Juniors up here. Stewart, Martin. Where did Dale Jarrett finish? He finished 7th after starting 23rd. He was all the way back in 27th early on too. I remember he getting by us, but he was really far back there. So if he would have qualified any sort of good, he could have been up front. But Gordon and Harvick started out pretty far up front, and then Junior worked his way up very, very fast too. So pretty close race up front between them two. But let's go see the R&D and get everything ready for the upcoming future. All right, we got $1.26 million in the bank, which is nice. R&D is finished. So we have done 2 tire grip, 2 tire wear, a downforce and drafting, and only 1 on power, none on efficiency. I'm not sure if it will let me do this. Oh, it will. It will be $1 million in 12 races. I think that's worth it. 6 races shorter for 500K, basically. I think that's worth it. How much is it gonna cost to make a chassis is what I want to know, because building one, it's going to be 201,000. So I'm going to barely have enough money to like keep going right now. That tire grip's going to be 75. That is so nice. Tire grip 75, tire wear 74, 71, 71. That's going to be a pretty good chassis. That's going to be awesome. So let me go start this R&D first, so I know I have the money for that. And that's only going to take 12 races instead of the rest of the season. So maybe the start of next season we can have a new engine. That will be awesome. Trying to get things just going quicker, and building this engine, we have 260,000 left. It would cost, well, over 600,000 for 3 races, 400 for 6. It's gonna be 9 races for this chassis, but start getting one built up now, and that will be nice. But we're gonna be broke now. We need to not wreck out some races. We need to do decent. We got Michigan coming up. What are we looking like for our car? The engine wise, that's gonna be our best engine still, the 64, and then that's still gonna be our best chassis. I'll probably take to Michigan. It was gonna probably be better than the 6671 until we started getting real damage there at the end, so we'll just keep all that there, because Michigan might be okay for us, but we also might just be off pace. I don't know. We'll have to figure it out as we go. So hopefully you guys enjoyed. Appreciate you guys for watching as always, and we got some new research and development going on before the end of the season. It will be finished actually with like, I don't know, like 9 races left, it'll be finished or something. So I might be able to get that new engine built within 9 races, and it'll be done right for Daytona, hopefully, and next season, and maybe we'll have a shot at winning Daytona. Who knows? That would be awesome. So hopefully you guys enjoyed. Appreciate you guys for watching as always, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.